Alaikum, bonjour, and a very good morning. My name is, as the moderator I've said, Dr. Kabede, our MC. My name is Fathia Alwan. I'm the Director of Health and Social Development. I will not say much because His Excellency Dr. Werkene will be delivering the speech on behalf of IGAD. Just as a director, I would like also to welcome all of you here. Let me welcome His Excellency Dr. Werkene Gebeyehu, but also I would like to welcome Mr. Marcus, who is joining us from Germany, who's actually the head of the division of East Africa. I would like also to welcome Mr. Al-Sadiq, who is actually the directors, and also Sudan, who is our chair. I'd also to welcome Monsieur Moussa Aden, représenting Djibouti, mais aussi le préfet de Ali Sabihi, Ali Ade. I would like to welcome all our delegates from member states, our IGAD colleagues, and everyone. Merci and bienvenue again. I think, as you all know, this steering committee we have established 4 years back to oversee the Regional Migration Fund. And also, the Regional Migration Fund has been actually established in 2019 after also what we got a financial support from the BMZ, the Germany. And just also to brief you that during the 4 years, we have established the firm, the consultant, we have recruited the staff to oversee this project, and I'm happy also that Ibrahim Kasso is here. And also I would like also to welcome the firm near us, but also our staff, Aimé, Vincent, and also the other colleagues. During the 4 years, a lot has been done. We have also selected 3 sites. Actually, we have a window 1, which is the corridor for the migration, and for this site, window, we have selected 2 sites, which is Moyale, Kenya, Ethiopia, but also Matama Galabat, Ethiopia, Sudan, and for the window 2, we have selected the region of Ali Sabih and Ali Ade. A lot of progress has been made. Definitely, we face some challenge, the COVID-19, and also the situation for the region. But actually, we are very happy today that we'll be reporting in front of all of you the progress that has been done. Having said that, I will not say much, but our big thanks to our partners, donors, the BMZ, but also I would like to thank from the KFW, Mr. Martin Knoll, that we have been working regularly through virtually, but also that they came last 2 months ago in Djibouti. And also, I would like to thank also GIZ, because also they are working with Madame Kokobe. We are working very closely on the soft part, which is actually the technical part of KFW, but the soft part, which is actually through GIZ. Having said, I will not take much, but just welcome all of you. Thank you. And I would like to welcome His Excellency, Dr. Werkene Gebeyehu. He is our Executive Secretary, to deliver his speech on behalf of IGAD. Excellency, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Fathia. Good morning. Let me recognize the presence of Your Excellency Ambassador Babikir Al-Sadiq Mohammed Al-Amin, Director of the Sub-Regional Department of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Sudan, as our chair. Excellencies, representatives of the government of Republic of Djibouti, Mr. Marcus von Essen, Head of African Division, German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, Dr. Martin Conol, Senior Project Manager on Governance and Stabilization for East Africa and African Union, representing KfW Development Bank, distinguished representatives of our member states, dear colleagues from IGAD, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is an honor and privilege for me to preside over this, the third annual meeting of the Steering Committee of the IGAD Regional Migration Fund. Allow me to say how delighted I am on behalf of the IGAD to receive and host you all physically here in Djibouti after 2 years of confinement to virtual meetings most of the time. And IGAD appreciates your continued willingness to commit your time and mobilize political, financial, and technical capital on behalf of our most vulnerable population. Dear colleagues, as we all aware, migration still remains one of the most pressing issues in the IGAD region. And it is actually the final manifestation of the complex and multifaceted problems that we are gripping within our region. In other words, most challenges in IGAD region leads to migration. In response, I remain encouraged that the Regional Migration Fund remains one of the most reliable and visible mechanisms we have at hand to address not only the challenges, but also the opportunities arising from this challenge, that is migration. For the last 3 years, Your Excellencies, since the establishment in 2019, the Regional Migration Fund has carved out a niche as one of the IGAD programs that directly address and intervenes to target the root cause of forced displacement and irregular migration in our region. This is evident in the efforts this program is making to create real and tangible economic opportunities for migrants and host communities along migration routes and improving the socio-economic inclusion of refugees and host communities living in settlements. In this regard, Regional Migration Fund continues to play an indispensable role in fostering the IGAD vision of development integration for not only our citizens on the move and seeking refuge in IGAD territories, but also for the communities that host these migrants. In December last year, I was privileged, alongside my good friend, the former ambassador of Germany, Michael Holster, to launch key social economic infrastructure projects and initiatives for the Republic of Djibouti in Ali Sebe and in Ali Ade. Similarly, I am very keen to witness before December this year what has been going on in Moyale with regard to approved investment projects on water supply, livestock value chains, and the entrepreneurial support sectors. I am particularly encouraged by the participatory and inclusive approach to development adopted by the partnership, which prioritize community-owned and community-driven development projects. I also take note that to draw your attention to the very important role that the RMF is also playing to foster community leadership through locally recruited licensed officers who best articulate and represent the interests of refugees, migrants, and host communities, who have often been left out of development planning and implementation in this past. Excellencies, dear colleagues, in April this year, IGAD, in conjunction with KFW, hosted a thorough appraisal of this project, in which we conducted a comprehensive review of initiative and further agreed on a set of detailed actions to improve and accelerate the pace of implementation. At the practical level, we agreed upon the relocation of project intervention site for the Somalia-Ethiopia border from Matamma Gallabat to Togo Jale due to important security considerations. At the conceptual level, we agreed to improve the framework for future investment along migrant routes and refine particularly area-based development planning. These interventions have been critical to completing the laying of groundworks in order to set the stage for the next phase of this initiative. However, we must acknowledge the negative impact of COVID-19 as well as other challenges and hazards affecting our region have had one of the pace of implementation, compelling to us to overshoot